What's up, y'all? We are here for another check-in. This is Samone, author SD Johnson, and also the owner of the Black Phoenix Reading Rebirth.
And it's me, Dystopian, aka Chevist Johnson, owner of Tetra 127 Apparel.
Nice. So I like how we're kind of like switching brands here. Like you're repping the BPRR. I got the Tetra. Y'all need to get this shirt. This shirt is awesome. I love it. I love it. So I guess this check-in is going to be easy peasy. We're going to be talking about just some different updates that we have going on, different things coming down the pipeline. And then we'll be sure to lock in where you guys can find us and get connected as well. So you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. It's been a busy kind of start of the year. Really just been ramping some things up. I'm not even sure which check-in it was. It might have been our first check-in where I talked about, we both talked about things that we wanted to kind of do in the new year. And so I think I've been meeting all my goals pretty much. I've been posting a lot more. I've been doing a lot more videos, a lot more content, and releasing some more material and stuff. So as you see, got one of the shirts on right here. We released this for Black History Month, as well as there was a journal with the same design on it and a canvas picture that we had the same design on it as well that we released.
It's on my bookshelf.
Yes. And so, yeah, those are pretty good. We had a Valentine's drop that we had, just one shirt that we dropped. And then we also, we just had two drops for this month. We had a Conquerors hoodie that we did, more than Conquerors technically. So really good design concept that I liked. We actually had some sweats to go with it too, but we're not gonna put the sweats into production. So we just released the hoodies. It's actually our last hoodie drop for the season. You know, it's starting to warm up. We're in California, so maybe we're a little bit ahead of schedule. You know, other people might be like, "What do you mean it's warming up?"
Like, yeah, like this whole week, amazing weather. It's going to be sunshine in the 70s,
80s,
and then like was it Saturday, Sunday? It's supposed to be raining again. It's supposed to be so yeah, we're almost to the tail end of this. So we'll be hitting springtime. So hopefully that means some springtime gear coming.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, definitely some springtime gear coming. So, but yeah, so we dropped our last hoodie, which was the More Than Conquerors hoodie. So definitely go by the site and check that out. We'll get all the details later on. And then as we're waiting for Resurrection Sunday to hit, we dropped the Crown of Thorns t-shirt as well. So that's what I've really been pushing out lately is the Crown of Thorns t-shirt. Just really recognizing Jesus as our Lord and Savior and everything that he did for us.
Yeah. So by the time you guys see this video, this will be our April check-in. So excuse me, the t-shirt should be up on the website, correct?
Yeah, it's already
so you can go back and get that. So take a look at it. It's dope, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm mad I didn't get one, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
So and then, you know, March is about to be over like that fast. You know, we're rolling into April. April is actually my birthday. But we decided to focus on a little bit something different this April. So as we have talked to you before, we do have a child that has special needs, an autistic kid. And yes, our Tetra Limitless will finally be dropping. So we've talked about it before. Now we have an official name for it, Tetra Limitless. And our first t-shirt will be dropping for Autism Awareness Month, which is in April. So really excited about that. Really excited. Very excited. You'll see that very soon. We'll have pictures out and everything, and it'll be up on the website before April hits.
Yep, cool. So you guys got to make sure you follow us so that way you guys can see when that drops. And of course, we're going to be celebrating your birthday. So I got some stuff planned. Chev is good about surprising me on birthdays and getting me things that I want. So hopefully what I have planned,
yeah,
you know.
I was actually talking about business wise though. Like, you know,
I'm
not doing like
business. I usually family and business.
Well, I usually do like a Founders Day, like, I don't know, deal or something like that.
Yeah, you did do that last year.
So, but yeah, this year I was like, no, we're gonna focus on Tetra Limitless, and yeah.
Okay, well, you focus on that, and then I'm gonna focus on you.
Cool, thank you. I already opened up my present just so y'all know.
Like
anybody knows about me, I don't care. Dates don't mean anything to me. If you trying to be studious, I guess, and order something ahead of time to make sure it gets here on time and all that type of stuff, when it hit the door, when UPS, Amazon, whoever bring it to the door, I'm like, look, there's no reason for us to sit around and wait till my birthday, till Christmas, till whenever this happened to be anniversary. Let's just open it up now.
We're really bad at that. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say we're gonna get better and lie, because every year we lie to ourselves.
I have no plans to.
When the packages show up, you want to open it? Yeah, let's go. Literally, like our kids, they're older now. They don't care about certain things. So like, I think we opened all our stuff at the beginning of November for Christmas. Yeah. It was all here. Why not? So we're very non-conventional, very non-traditional, but it works for us. Yeah. But no.
That's pretty much it for me though. So yeah, we had a lot of stuff going, got a little bit more coming. So what about you?
Well, Tetra's going to be booming this upcoming year. So you're already off to a great start. Very excited to see what's to come. So
appreciate it.
Absolutely. For Black Phoenix. Oh, and by the way, I hope you guys noticed the change in the banner. Got our Tetra banner going out here. So now when we go out to our events, we're both going to be shining and vibing. So as far as Black Phoenix goes, I got to get better at putting new inventory into the actual bookstore. I have a ton of new inventory that needs to be dropped, so that way you guys can go on there and browse, take a look at it. And then something special coming up April 13th. That's a tentative date. I may have to change it depending on schedule, but that's the date I'm sticking to as of right now. Basically, the Safe Zone is coming, and I know we've been hinting at it, talking about it a little bit. So basically, the Safe Zone came about because, you know, I've been processing some things, going through some different healing. And one of the ways that I process and deal with things is writing, journaling. There's a book that I actually use and a website that I actually go to that kind of helps and gives you different writing prompts. And I was like, what a beautiful thing to share. Like, my process has really helped. Like, this one particular area of my life that I have really struggled in, cried to Chevist about it 1,000 different times. I feel better about it now. I don't think we've had many conversations about that particular struggle that I have. It's gotten easier, and it just, you know, parental issues, you know, childhood, you know, things that I've gone through. And so I've noticed that I do feel lighter. It definitely got me to a place of being able to forgive, and not just saying that I forgive somebody, but truly feeling it inside and feeling that release. And then, like, I don't know if you guys experienced it, but almost like God is like, okay, do you feel it now? Like, are you okay now?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what I felt, you know, after going through this. And it's still a process. You know, you're going to have your good and bad days with any process that you go through, but we've definitely had less conversations about that, I think, lately. And so anyway, my safe zone, my safe place has always been writing. That's how I filter the world, through my eyes. The way I tell stories, that's a very intimate and personal part of my life. And so I took myself into that world. And so I want to be able to share that with other people, and then provide a safe place for people to process their own journeys, their own trauma. I do want to give the disclaimer, I am not a therapist, so I will not be giving therapy sessions. I am a life coach, so I can help with you know, some things, and, you know, get you going on the right direction. But a lot of the work we have to do is our own work. But at least you'll have a safe community and a safe place to do that. So we'll be going through some writing prompts. We'll be talking about different things, a lot of different discussions. I've talked to Chev about being a possible guest speaker. I've talked to one other person about being a guest speaker, just so that you feel community. You're held accountable to continue to be on a positive path in spite of whatever that struggle is that you're going through. And so the Safe Zone is coming. That'll be April 13th. I'll keep you guys updated. So if you're willing and if you're interested, what I would like you to do, go to the website. You can check it out right now. There's a quick little video on there, and there's a Google link. And if you fill out the Google link, it'll give me your information. That way I can let you know when the classes are going to be. And then it'll also give me an idea of what you want out of the class. There are a few questions on there, so that way I can kind of see where your head is at. And it makes it easier for me in the long run. But I will be hosting and moderating the program. So very excited. I've been working on that for a long time. The whole purpose of getting the life coach certification was specifically for this group, because I do want to be of service. Like, I outside of Chevist and like my cousin, I I just didn't have a safe place, and I know what that feels like. So it's like I want to make sure that I can be that for somebody else. You know, it's big, it's huge for me. So definitely a passion project.
Awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I
I
can't
so.
wait for it. So, but you might want to tell them which site to go to they might go to Tetra 127 Apparel and then be like, hey, it's not here.
You see why we a team? You see this? So yeah, so go to blackphoenixreadingrebirth.com. I know that's a long title, but every word is necessary. Every word means something to me. So yeah, go to blackphoenixreadingrebirth.com. And then if you go to the blog page, all of that information is there for you. And then you can always follow both of us on our social media. So Black Phoenix Reading Rebirth across the board. You can get our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, all that good stuff. And then you can find information there too. And then you can follow Chev at
Tetra 127 Apparel, all across the board again. So
yeah. So that's pretty much what's been dominating my world lately. And then finishing up some other stuff I'm not ready to talk about right now. Got some books coming down the pipeline, slowly but surely. They're not coming as fast because I'm working on one particular project first, but when I get kind of burnt out, I'll write the fiction. I have a nonfiction and a fiction going at the same time. So yeah, I gave Chev a little sneak peek into the fiction novel a couple days ago. He gave me the green light to keep going. So I'm going to keep working on that.
I'm really excited about the nonfiction. I mean, I'm excited about the fiction one too, but
yeah,
the nonfiction is
that one. Yeah, that's definitely, like I said, that's a passion project. It took a lot for me to bring it all out to the open and get to the point where I don't care who reads this. I hope you get something out of it. It's kind of where I'm at.
Help some people though.
I definitely hope so. I definitely hope so. Yeah. So what else? What's going on with you for, I guess, the next couple months as we're heading into the summer outside of the Tetra spring line? Anything else, even personally?
Nothing really. I mean, y'all know me. Well, y'all might not. I'm a college football fan, so Oklahoma football, springtime. Spring game is coming up at the end of April, so I'll definitely be checking that out. Won't be able to make it in person, but
Legit,
Lord willing, at some point I'm gonna be able to make it out to Norman. We're in the SEC now too. Go through and rec shop. We got Bama coming to town. But we'll see what happens. Who knows?
I don't know.
We might hit the jackpot, the Powerball.
I was just about to say, once they give me my Powerball money, I'm gonna take them to every game you want to go to.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, for somebody who's like not into football like that, it's been cool to like hear Chev talk about the games, sit down and watch. We eat, make a deal out of it. And so, yeah, so I'm even looking forward to it. And that was one of the birthday presents. We gave him a new jersey that had his player, the guy.
This is also a birthday present.
Yeah, so the banner and all that good stuff. But yeah, so football and stuff.
Yeah, football, softball, they doing their job. They going for their fourth ring this year. So, it gets kind of boring for some people, but we doing it again. No. Gymnastics too.
Do you even know who you're talking about? You said OU?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
Boomer. Yeah, but OU. So but softball's wrecking shop, gymnastics is wrecking shop right now. And then, like I said, football first year in the SEC, we're ready to do some things. So yeah, nice. Boomer. Nice. What about you, babe?
Super. You know me, books and writing. I have a goal that I am so far behind on. It's not even a goal; it's a wish that I could actually finish a couple of books. Nothing's really been piquing my interest except for the Miles Monroe book and the other book that I've been reading. So I'm reading two different books, and for whatever reason, I'm just kind of on this nonfiction kind of kick right now. I haven't had any fictional books that I've been like, oh, I gotta read that. Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys got the recommendations, send them my way. If it's something that I haven't read, I will definitely shout you out for the recommendation. If I have read it, it's all good. I'm probably not gonna read it again unless it's one of my favorites. What else? I think that's about it. Not too much going on. Not a long check-in.
I did forget women's basketball going to the big dance, win the tournament. So, hey, I gotta give everybody they love because we reckon shop. Our guys fell a little bit short, but it's all good. Anyway, but something else I was thinking about. Yeah. So we did start attending a new church recently.
I love our new church,
we've really been really getting to a lot of stuff that we've been going to I don't even know what it's Bible and theology class, which is a college level class. We don't have we're not paying for it, but one of our pastors actually teaches a class at a seminary, and so we get to take his college level course and get to dig in with him and stuff. Early Saturday morning, but it's well worth it. We also go to his group, home study group, and so we got to attend that a couple weeks ago. And then just had a women's conference.
Yeah, women's conference was dope. And then like shout out to RBC. Like I really like it's been a minute since I felt connected. And we've, gone to a couple of churches. We really let I can't even say let God lead us there. It was more or less like I was just being prayerful about where. And then we started really focusing in on, well, what do we actually want? And of course, you got to give up some things to get the things you really want. So, we have to, I don't even want to bust out laughing right now.
Me neither.
Okay,
but keeping a straight face right now.
But like, I was watching a lot of their YouTube videos, sharing them with Chevist, and then we went and checked them out, and I was like, cool. Then another thing, it's not just about us. We took the kids there so the kids can get a feel for it and see what they thought about it. They actually liked it. Like Zaya is joining the choir. It's a really great setup for Uriah. And I was really pleased to see that they had other children with autism or disabilities there as well. Very welcoming and accepting. And that's huge for us because we've been to some places to where that could be a little bit of a challenge. So I was very grateful. So we've been there maybe like a little over a month.
Almost a month.
Yeah, almost a month or so. And I mean, so much has happened in that month. It's been amazing. And then going back to the women's conference, it was like, I don't know, you ever like go somewhere and you feel like, dang, I don't belong here. Like you feel just like Chev was talking about in one of his Tetra videos, like the imposter syndrome. It wasn't like that. Everybody was welcoming. Come sit with me, girl. Hey, what's going on? So it was great. I made a lot of new connections. And then come to find out, I'm about to talk about small world. So come to find out, like it was funny because I have been specifically praying. Like it's one thing to pray to God and say, Lord, I want this. And it's very general. I specifically didn't even tell you about it. Let's be completely transparent here. I didn't even tell you about it, but I specifically prayed for a certain type of connection. I was like, I want this person to be close. I want this person to have similarities that I have, like on that personal level. I want this person to love God. I want to be able to dive in deep with this person when it comes to the word. I want somebody who's just seeking after God, but I don't want to have to drive across country to connect with this person. It's somebody who has the same kind of laid back, like we don't always have to be ripping and running, just this, I'm a very laid back person. And so like literally met this person, and her and her husband live down the street from us. And so we're sitting at the women's conference. And so she's like, yeah, my kids go to this particular school. And I'm like, okay, well, that's like the homeschool for our neighborhood. And I was like, okay, so I'm just listening. And then, so when she was done talking, I was like, well, where do you live? Because that's like the area we live in. Said our street. And I was like, we live on that street. She was like, you lying? I said, no, you lying. It was cute, very cute encounter. And so it's been cool. It's been cool. So definitely looking forward to what God is going to do while we're there. Because I think we're finally in a place to where I feel like we can be here for a while. This feels good. And that's refreshing. Yeah. And then you have the men's conference coming up this Saturday.
So that'll be pretty interesting. Be a good time to sit down and get to meet some of the men in the church and get to dialogue with a few people. We've already met a few people. Like I said, it's like Simone said, it's been really welcoming. So whether it's we're at the pastor's house or even just in service, people stop by. Hey, haven't seen you before. We've seen you the last few services. Haven't been able to talk to you. Just really welcoming. So it's been great. The donuts, man, they had donut holes. Oh my god. I shouldn't even be talking about that right now, but yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's been.
I didn't eat the donuts. I'll take his word for it. Chef said they fire, so I'm gonna roll with it.
It was fire. But yeah, so it's just been really welcoming, and so I'm looking forward to just having some fun. I haven't been actually. I think I did a men's retreat like it was when we first moved here, like 2015 or something like that. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But outside of that, just really digging in with men, I haven't had that since I was like going into the prisons when I was in Nebraska and going to the men's prisons with the adults. And so this will be a good time to just get back with a bunch of men who love God and just see what it's about. I'm interested to see what kind of agenda they got for us and stuff. I'm interested in food too, see what kind of food they got for us,
Definitely. Yes, I mean that's been for me much needed. So much of I'll say this, like ever since I left my last position, stuff has just felt free. It feels like weightless. And then to know that we have found, our new church home, that just adds to it. It's like the icing on the cake. A lot of answered prayers personally, just about our environment, finding somewhere where the kids can feel welcome, finding somewhere where Chev can get connected with different men. And then what I've noticed is some of them actually have connections for you externally from the church. So ministry opportunity, getting back into basketball, that kind of thing. So it's gonna be gonna be good. It's just like we're in that new season phase. Yeah. So a new season is definitely here. So I'm just ready to get back into the swing of things and get these books out. That's the only thing that's kind of like the blockage right now, is dealing with getting these books out and working on some school stuff. Diving back into that has been interesting. So it's been a lot going on.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah. That's it for me.
That's it for you. I guess that's it for me. It's a shorter check-in. We'll be back at you. I was thinking for April, this is going to be the April check-in, so I'm sorry. For May, we can kind of do something that is more ministry related, and then how Chevist has broken down exactly what Tetra is about. I want to be able to do the same thing with BPRR, and then we can kind of see where those two bleed together, because even though you're your own entity and I am mine, we partner together very, very well. And so I was thinking of maybe doing something like that for May.
Cool.
Yeah, I miss going in.
Do they even know that? Like, what? Did we mention that to them about the pillars with Tetra?
How about you do that?
Okay, go cool. Ahead. Not that I was trying to like. Still, I didn't know if they knew, because
because I mean
we're always making different videos and stuff.
Well, yeah, so like a lot of it. Well, let's do that for May then. You can do a complete breakdown.
Cool. And we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like a lot of it is like, if you only follow Chev or if you only follow me, you're only getting half of what's going on here. We're like the dynamic duo. So you got to make sure you're following the family and making sure that you tap in with us and get connected, because we do want to make sure that we're connected to the people who do follow us, not just on social media, but we're always looking for opportunities to build with people and support people and vice versa. So let's do that for May then. That sounds like a plan. And then so that means I have more work to do. No, like I have everything written out. I actually have my business plan and I have my ministry plan and the whole nine. It's just a matter of like, I don't think I readily share that as much as I probably should. So I've been so preoccupied with other things. I need to get back down to, how like you were talking about, making sure that we're posting every day and communicating our message and that kind of thing. So trying to get better at that.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's it for us. Quick little check-in. This week, we'll be back for the May video. We're going to be talking about the pillars of Tetra 127 Apparel. I'll be talking about the mission and the vision behind Black Phoenix Reading Rebirth. It may not even be what you think it's about. So hopefully I can, tell you something new. Hopefully I'll have a book done by then too. I'm almost to the finish line. I'm like in the editing phase and it's daunting and I hate it, but we're there. We're in the thick of it. So yeah, we'll be back in May.
All right.
Peace, guys.